one loving the Apple ecosystem but missing its full potential.
You're really into Apple products, aren't you?
Yeah, I have an iPhone, an Apple Watch, an iPad, and a MacBook Air.
Wow, you're fully in the Apple ecosystem. Do you like it?
Definitely. The way everything connects so seamlessly is super convenient.
Yeah, I've heard that. Handoff, AirDrop, iCloud Sync. It's all really smooth.
Exactly. I can start something on my Mac and pick it up on my iPad instantly.
That sounds awesome. But you don't sound completely satisfied.
Well, I feel like I'm not using everything to its full potential.
What do you mean?
Like, I know there are all these great features, but I probably only use half of them.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes you just use what's familiar instead of exploring everything.
Exactly. I feel like I'm missing out on a more efficient way to use my devices.
Maybe you should look up some Apple productivity tips. There are tons of guides online.
That's a good idea. I should probably spend some time learning about automation and shortcuts.
Oh, yeah. I heard the Shortcuts app is really powerful if you set it up right.
Yeah, but I've never really used it properly. Maybe that's a good place to start.
Sounds like a plan. Once you figure it out, you'll be the ultimate Apple power user.
2. The struggle between convenience and frustration.
So, do you think the Apple ecosystem is worth it?
Honestly, yes and no. It's super convenient, but sometimes I feel a little frustrated.
Really? What's bothering you?
It's hard to explain. Everything works well together, but I feel like something's missing.
Like what? Do you feel limited?
Maybe. For example, file management isn't as flexible as I'd like, and some things feel locked in.
Ah, I see. Apple does tend to keep everything within its own system.
Yeah, and sometimes I wonder if I'd be more efficient using different devices instead of just Apple ones.
That's interesting. So why do you stick with Apple?
Because despite the little frustrations, it's still the most seamless experience overall.
Makes sense. Switching ecosystems would probably be more of a hassle than dealing with the small inconveniences.
Exactly. Plus, I've already invested so much into Apple's ecosystem that changing would be difficult.
Yeah, once you're in, it's hard to leave. So what's your plan?
I'm trying to find ways to maximize efficiency, maybe use better workflows, automation, and productivity tools.
That sounds smart. Have you looked into apps like Notion or Apple Shortcuts?
I've thought about it, but I need to dive deeper. I want to make my devices work for me, not the other way around.
That's the right mindset. If you figure it out, let me know. I might learn something too.
Will do. Hopefully, I can unlock the full potential of my setup.